What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Colby Ward channel. Back again with another video. I just want to go ahead right now and say thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new, if you're returning, thank you for tuning in. I wanted to say before we get started, if you guys could go ahead and like the video, drop a comment down below. It helps me get into the algorithm, and it only takes literally 2 seconds. If you guys could just drop a like, comment, it helps me out, helps me get in the algorithm, and it helps me to be able to create better content for you guys, knowing that I have your support. So I want to thank you guys. So today we're going to be going over my new hand polish, best hand polish in my opinion that I use. And it's definitely a good one, and you guys are going to want to stay tuned to the end of the video because we're actually going to put it on one of my wheels and show you guys what it looks like and just how good it makes these wheels shine. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, guys, so the new hand polish that I use that I think is the best bang for your buck now is definitely going to be the Time to Shine hand polish. We got chrome on the left for chrome wheels. Anything chrome, chrome bumper, chrome emblems, anything chrome, chrome caps, anything chrome. We have this right here. And then we have, of course, our aluminum polish right here. This is Time to Shine products from one of my buddies, Evans Detailing and Polishing. Evan Stager, he's a known polisher on Instagram, polishes wheels, mainly known for polishing big rigs. These are his own product line polishes. So we're definitely going to go ahead and get into checking these out, and I'm going to put some on my wheel, go over, why I think that, this polish is definitely right now my new favorite, and if not the best polish you need for if you are going to be hand polishing your wheels, whether you're cutting, coloring, polishing, or whether you're just a weekend warrior wanting to keep up and clean your wheels. We are definitely going to get into why you need to buy this. All right, so first impression, this bottle, it kind of, to me, has like an old school kind of looking vibe. It's got some vibrant colors. It's got Time to Shine, his logo right there. And it looks really cool and retro. And it reminds me a lot of like some of these detailers for like these big semi-rig trucks that you see at like, like the 75th Chrome Shop and stuff. It's a cool looking bottle. But what I really like is his bottles, like everybody else, they separate. So like if this is sitting for a while, you actually see the mixtures in the bottle, they will separate. But what's cool is he added a nut. I thought it was a marble. He added, if you hear that, he added a nut at the end or the bottom of the bottle, which whenever you shake it, it makes it so much easier for these whatchamacallit, the stuff that's inside here to mix evenly, and helps it so much easier to mix. Like for instance, like Zephyrs or like Renegades, their hand polish, they don't have a nut. So when you go, because like most hand polish, they will separate, and then you have to give them a really good shake or whatever. But it comes with a nut, so it's a lot easier for you guys to shake up and mix. And yeah, so far, like I said, presentation 10 out of 10, looks awesome. So right there, just off looks, it looks cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this and we're going to put some on a microfiber or a cotton terry cloth. We're going to put it right back here on our 26x16 specialty, and we are going to let it sit and let it haze, and then we're going to come back behind and clean it, and we're going to talk about it and just how it comes out. All right, so what we went ahead and did, we got our microfiber right here. I couldn't find a cotton terry cloth. All mine are dirty. And usually after I use them enough, I throw them out. I like to have new ones or new microfibers, so not really a big deal. Probably better with a cotton terry pad, applicator pad, or a cotton terry towel, but we're going to use a microfiber. I got some tape because I'm going to tape off a section where I'm going to put the hand polish, and then we have our Time to Shine aluminum polish right here. So like I said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to tape this spot off so I can show you guys. My wheels were polished about a little over maybe 3 weeks ago. I polished them finally. This is the first time in almost a year and a half I've touched my wheels. I'd never touched them since I got them, so they actually came out really good after just one cut and color. So like I said, we're going to tape them. There's some water spots. We're going to put some hand polish on a microfiber, and we're going to show you guys. So let's go ahead and tape part of this off. I ain't even gonna lie, this tape I have sucks, so bear with me. This tape, I don't know why, it's Ace hardware tape. It was supposed to be painter's tape. It completely sucks, doesn't want to stick, but oh well, we're gonna make it work. So right there we got our little area, so don't want to get dirt. Don't put this on the ground like I just did. But anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our hand polish right here, go ahead, shake it up, get a good shake out of it. Like I said, you guys can hear that nut inside there going back and forth, making it a real easy mix, getting it to mix together really easy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it. The one thing that I was really curious on is this stuff does come out really runny compared to like before, where like Zephyrs came out really like kind of thick like a toothpaste or like a conditioner, but this comes out really runny. I'm not gonna lie, the smell like Renegade smells really good, but then again, when you're doing this, you're not really looking for, I mean, yeah, it's cool to have products that smell good, but you want products that actually work. You know, you want products that are actually going to give you results. So I mean, this stuff in my opinion kind of smells, I mean, way off, but to me it reminds me of like almost like a gasoline smell, but it's really not that bad. I'm sure I'm being very extreme or whatever, but to me it's like that. So a little bit goes a long way. You don't need to. I see people when they do these, they throw so much hand polish on here. You don't really need to throw that much hand polish. They'll get the whole thing. Usually, you know, cap size, quarter size is more than enough, because all we're wanting to do is literally, like I said right there, that's plenty. So what you're going to want to do is mix it in a little bit, and then you're going to come right here and you're going to work right back and forth with the grain on the wheel. Really scrub it in, press down. You'll start to see the wheel will actually start to turn black like most hand polishes, and it'll start getting a really dark haze. Just like that. You want to let it sit there, and then we'll come back after we've let it sit. You can let it sit for, you know, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 days. It doesn't matter. We just want the polish to work into the pores in the metal so that it'll really clean and really make the pores make this wheel shine. So like I said, this hand polish is my new go-to, and you guys are exactly about to see why. So all right, now that it's been a few minutes, we're gonna come back. I got a new microfiber. We're gonna take this, wipe off the wheel, you know, really put some pressure, wipe all the remaining hand polish. I can't talk right now. The remaining hand polish off of this wheel, and then we're gonna see how shiny it looks. Like I said before, there's a little bit of dirt, not really. It was mainly water spots, you know, maybe a little bit of brake dust, not really anything, but you know, we're gonna come back behind and clean this off. So take your microfiber after you fold it in fours and come right back behind with even pressure. You're gonna wanna go with the grain, and we're gonna remove the hand polish. Another thing is, you know, the more pressure, the more that hand polish is going to work into the pores of the metal. So just like that, we can pull our tape off. And I'll take the camera and show you guys. You can see, if the camera will focus, where it was water spots, really dirty, hand polish, shining really good. You can tell from back here, the line there, you can really tell. All right, so now what I want to do is, I guess this is kind of going to be closing out the video. I guess I'm going to give like my final thoughts on the Time to Shine hand polish from Evans Detailing and Polishing. So you guys see, I mean, like I said, it took water spots. It really made this wheel shine. And I know there's going to be some people in the comments saying, oh, you preached Zephyr was the best. Oh, you preached Renegade was the best. Now you're pushing this hand polish. I bought these two or one of these because you said these were the best. I mean, honestly, like I said, it's all preference. But realistically, there's nothing wrong with these hand polishes. There's nothing wrong with White Diamond. There's nothing wrong with Chemical Guy's hand polish. I mean, realistically, I mean, I wouldn't prefer using those. But like I said, there's really nothing. It is really preference. It's what you can afford. But like I said, I mean, these two, I mean, I have them, I use them, but I really wanted to try this, and I've seen good reviews on this, and I talk to Evan all the time. Evan's a good friend of mine, or now I like to, you know, say Evan's a good friend of mine. I'm constantly in his DMs, probably once every couple of weeks or once a week maybe, asking him tips and tricks. But I mean, honestly, if I'm going to be honest, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. But my thing is, you know, you have a product. Let's say, for example, I'm going to make a comparison. I'm not bashing Renegade. I'm not bashing Zephyrs at all. But let's go ahead and say you have companies like this where at one point they started out polishing and using their own products and they created them. But now they're just a brand and a company that sells. You don't see Renegade actually out there polishing and doing their own stuff. Yes, they're doing how-to videos, and yes, Zephyr's doing the same, but you don't see, they're not a company that has a shop that's just doing polishing. They have it to where they're selling to these other companies like, you know, Almost Chrome or Texas Premier Polishing, and they're using them, who's actually using these products because they're sponsored by them, to showcase what they do. You don't see like where Evan, for instance, you know, Evan was sponsored by Renegade. You know, Evan was using their products. Evan broke away and did his own and came up with his own polishing. He's been doing it for probably, I think he said 20-something years, maybe 30. But Evan, you know, I'd rather support the smaller person, which Evan's not small at all. There's plenty of people that use his stuff. But I'd rather support a friend's business at a smaller company than one that's just a hot commodity, you know, like where Renegade's more so wanting to their look of the product, the smell, than what it actually does. Which now I'm not saying that, but to some, you look at this bottle versus this bottle, you smell this one and you smell this one, you're gonna go with the one that looks better and smells better over the one that performs. So in my opinion, you're buying the hot commodity versus what actually works. Like I said, they both, all three of these different companies, they work 100%. I'm not telling you to pick one over the other, but I'm telling you, I've been using this on the last couple sets of wheels I've done, probably on the last 4 sets, and this blows these two out of the water when it comes to overall just how easy it is to apply and the overnight difference on how it looks. I mean, you know, if you don't trust me, I believe these bottles are, I want to say they're between $15 and $20. I don't really remember when I bought it. I'll link them down below. Hopefully, if Evan sees this video and he likes it, maybe Evan will give me a 10% discount code where I can get you guys, you know, come back after this video and link it in the description. But like I said, this bottle, these, you know, the prices, they're all relative. But like I said, I'd rather support somebody who works with it, who went and does his own business, does show wheels, show trucks, big rigs. He does it every day. He's been doing it for, you know, however many years he's been doing it. I'd rather support that and give my money to, instead of these bigger companies, you know, that yes, their products work, but they're just, you know, they want your money. They're not out here, you know, I'd rather support someone that's grinding every day with his own products that he actually uses and stands behind versus a big giant company who's just out there making money. And like I said, that's not bashing Renegade or Zephyrs at all. I'm really cool with the people at Renegade, you know, especially, you know, Christina and them at Zephyrs too. You know, no problem with them at all. Cool people, awesome products. I'm just saying I'd rather support a smaller person or someone that does it for a living every day. And he's a person that works, you know, works with this stuff, so he knows what works and doesn't work. You know, like I said, Evan used to be sponsored by Renegade. He broke away, did his own thing. I would trust that someone that's been doing this for years knows what to do and how to make a product, and clearly it shows. So in my opinion, need to add this to your bag if you're a polisher or a weekend warrior. If you're just now starting out or wanting to, you know, learn how to polish, this is a go-to. I really haven't used this yet, and I really want to. So in another video, I'm probably going to take this and go on some chrome pieces, maybe do a set of cast chrome wheels, you know, hit it with this, see how it comes out, really see about this chrome polish. I've heard some good stuff. I got a couple buddies that have actually used it on chrome wheels, on you know, chrome bumpers and stuff. I really want to see how this works. But like I said, nothing wrong with these products. It's just preference. But like I said, after polishing for so many years and using back and forth, I'm going with these guys. Hands down, going with these guys. Like I said, I still got these. I still go back and forth. But ever since I added these products, the results, you know, doesn't lie. You can't lie, you know, when it comes to results. So that's pretty much going to end the video here. Thank you guys for sticking around watching. Like and subscribe if you're new. And as always, I will see you guys in the video. Thank you for watching.